The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season. They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New England Patriots.
Please welcome
On the visitor sideline, Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys looking to get back on track after dropping their first loss of the season a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
McCarthy off the play fake. Open man, that's Felton. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. You look at this Patriots defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Running left, Mason. And he stopped immediately there.
Mason, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
A gain of 6. And the Vikings first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Vikings first down. A gain of 12. And the Vikings first down.
Throwing is McCarthy. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
At the 1-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And that's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
To the air with McCarthy. On the screen, this is Mason. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Mason, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. But whatever they said appears to have worked. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Brings up
this 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
To throw, it's May. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll try and throw forward May. Short pass caught by Henry. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Mason going to get it on 1st down. Stopped short of the 25, but that 2nd effort got him a couple extra. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. And they'll go again with Mason. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down. A gain of 7.
On play action. Now McCarthy. Oh, it's caught. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
17 yards. That's another Vikings 1st down.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Josh Oliver, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 1st quarter lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Patriots nothing.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. And he returns this to the 22. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From the shotgun, May with it. He finds Douglas complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Henderson now on first and 10. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. May. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Looking to throw. May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To the air, May. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing here is May. Over man, Kyle Williams has got him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson. He will push his way down to about the 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They'll throw with May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Pats are back within a score. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running, because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where it would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference. They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Patriots take over. The Patriots offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season, and if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. The Pats at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Again, it's Henderson. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Vikings to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Bears, but they lead things here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. across midfield.
And the Vikings first down.
Here's McCarthy. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Harold Landry in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
He's got Mason complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Straight ahead, here's Mason to the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings first down.
They'll hand it to Mason. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, Riley Patterson now for the Viking field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Patterson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half.
27-yard line.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts
That's good.
as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They'll throw now on the final play. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And this is Mike White. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Bears finish off the first half of the season with a victory to move them to 5-4 on the season. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is Chuba Hubbard. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Panthers win their third straight game as they get the victory today. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Josh Allen. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Bills find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Patriots offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
He finds his man, complete. That's Douglas. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a third down and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Mason. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground again, it's Mason. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
The Vikings first down.
On the give, it's Mason. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. McCarthy operating from the gun. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Milton Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and they will take over 1st and 10. New England's offense set to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He finds his man, complete. That's Douglas. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Yeah, this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
On the coverage.
They'll drop the throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19.
16 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Looking to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, defense are going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
Borregales now for the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a New England touchdown. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Looking to put a drive together. Open man, that's Fulton. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
They will play action. Here's McCarthy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings first down. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage there by Carlton Davis.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at about the 14. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. New England trying to get a place on offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The offense on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. To throw, it's May. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Complete. It's Henry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's May. Over the middle, complete. It's Douglas.
May's pass complete to number 3, Demario Douglas. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
A 38-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
A give for Henderson running to the right. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Kyle Williams, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. The extra point now for Borregales. And they will take a 7-point lead now. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And the Vikings now heading on to the field. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs. We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
On play action, now McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing is McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Right back to Mason. Evades the tackler, and now some space. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. Quick hitter here is complete. First target, first catch, and a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Vikings first down.
a bootleg. Here's McCarthy. Now a run here, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Third down and 11.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Let's go now.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a 1st down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
Looking to throw. May. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And they go play action with May. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's taken it around the 40. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 7. A minute 47 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw. Pass complete to Addison. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that? Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Pats at the line ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this complete to Henry over the middle. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with a minute 6 left to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Henderson running straight ahead. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for New England, they run their mark to 6-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank